Hello everybody, I'm Mocs, and welcome back to another mock review. And yes, I did say I was going to get back on mock reviews, and here I am, back on mock reviews. Some will be delayed, but for the most part I will be pumping out these reviews like crazy. Anyways, so yeah, let's start things off with looking at two of the villains from Renzo, two recurring villains that will be in the series for a very long time. We have Chorus and Targus. Let's get right into it. So let's start off with Targus. Now, first of all, I do want to mention that this is kind of minor spoilers for Renzo. When Targus was actually in Renzo episode 2, he was blue. Yes, he gets a color scheme change. There isn't much of a big story twist for it. There's not like, why did he do that? It's mostly just because he wanted a new paint job. And that's it. Targus is the AI that works for Chorus, he's more like Chorus's best buddy. Now, Targus is essentially the evil version of Geode. Now, he looks nothing like Geode, but he's still a robot, and he still practically acts as the main character's sort of crutch, Renzo and Geode are partners, yes, and they are good friends, but Geode evens Renzo out and, accepts all the absurdity. Basically, that's the same with Targus. Targus is the kind of one who makes Chorus less mad and makes him focus. So yeah, Targus is a fun mock. I loved making this guy. Originally he was just meant to be a military drone, but he kind of evolved into the blue guy that you saw in Renzo episode 2, which I liked. I think the color scheme of Keat orange and blue was a very nice one. And here he is in his brand new form, which, by the way, his actual form has not changed whatsoever. He's in the exact same body. He only got a color swap. So yeah, he's looking a lot more dastardly now. And his theme this time, previously, Targus kind of had a plasma sort of theme, which was why he was blue and had like blue energy that was supposed to be like lightning plasma or whatever. I don't know. But now he's got this sort of fire theme, and that's what all of his powers or weapons consist of. They're all fires. So even his actual main gun is a flamethrower now. And he can still shoot actual ammo, like lasers, which, by the way, these are no longer plasma blasters. They are now laser blasters. He can still shoot lasers, but he is a flame. It acts as a flamethrower, too, so he can be like, boom, boom. He's got a couple new abilities, too, with this new fire upgrade. He also has this sort of flamethrower cannon up on his shoulder that he can just volley fire missiles at. He's also got a few new things. So first of all, he's got this boiler in his chest, which is very effective and helps kind of keep most of his fire energy going. And his back, he has these sort of thrusters that will help him move, which previously Targus did not have, but now that he has the fire upgrade, he has thrusters. And yes, it will be explained how he kind of comes to terms with this new body, how he gets it. A very simple mock. I like the head design. It's definitely one of my favorite things about the mock. Very robotic. Closes around the chest. The chest in general I think is really fun because it just kind of closes everything all up. And yeah, Targus is definitely one of my favorite mocks. He's definitely one of my favorite villain mocks. I think he does a good job at looking like a droid and a villain. Like, if he wasn't red right now, I think you could just see him as a regular robot. But Targus is a fun character. He's a really fun dude who has not been in Renzo enough. He's only been in one episode. Same with Chorus, but he will be in a lot of the series. You can make his finger do this kind of stuff, which is awesome. Plus, since he has a British voice, he's very sophisticated, definitely very smart. And that goes the same with his partner in crime that we will be taking a look at next, aka Chorus. Now, fun fact, his original name was not Chorus. It was Crocus, or Crocus, something like that. Which, because he's a crocodile. But Kasai, I'm not going to tell you guys the full story. Basically, Kasai messed up on the line and said Chorus instead of Crocus, and now his name is Chorus, which honestly, I like it a little bit more. It's less corny, so yeah. I like it. He's fine. Now, I can't go much on his backstory like I could with Targus. Basically, his full character isn't even really fleshed out yet, but the idea is that Chorus, his actual species is super ancient-like. They're very respectful, very religious, but he, in general, kind of rebels against that system. He's kind of the lone strider of that group. That explains why he has this crest, because most of his species has the golden crest and the blue eyes. Chorus, however, has the silver crest and the red eyes, which obviously, if you know about the Chima sets, if you know about the Chima Ultra builds, you know that there is another version of this Krieger head, and that is basically what the rest of his species uses. But yeah, he's got a little bit of a new upgrade from episode 2 as well. He kind of used to have this gold arm. He got rid of it and instead has this new barbed kind of gloved arm. And he also has, I wanted to mention that this is actually a robot arm, even though his actual hands... No, okay. The green hands are not his skin. They are supposed to be gloves. Kind of make him fit with the crocodile theme. Same with his robot. That explains why his robot hand is green too, because that would be weird. But yes, this is a robot limb. He got his arm cut off. Most stereotypical cliche thing ever. He's got some, like, antennae coming off of here, which is just part of his species. He's a weird dude. He's got a lot of weird things about him, but, you know, he's a weird crocodile alien. His legs are kind of sloppy. He got 3 longs, which I'm not the biggest fan of that technique, but I think it's fine. And he's got, like, this, like, armor that makes his feet heavier. He also has 1 Exoforce arm. I don't know why that's in there, but he's got 1 there, not 1 on the other side. He doesn't have a tail. Fun fact, he originally did have a tail, but I took it off because it just kind of seemed cumbersome and weird. And another fun fact, this guy was never supposed to be a main villain of the series. He was always kind of supposed to be this one-off thing. But I'm glad that he became a main villain, because he's definitely one of my more fun characters to play around with. So yeah, big fan of the new version of Chorus, but yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about him. Oh yeah, he does have this gun, which I like. It's all silver. It's got some gray in there too, but yeah, I think overall it's a really cool sort of looking gun, and he's got some orange lasers or plasma, whatever you want to call that, energy. Yeah, I like Chorus. I think overall his new body is definitely one of my favorite. He's definitely one of my favorite villain Mocs. So yeah, that's about it. As of the time this video has come out, there has not been enough scenes with Chorus or Targus to really get to know them. In fact, there was a whole nother guy, but spoilers if you haven't seen Renzo episode 2, which, I mean, you should have by now. One of their members of their group dies. His name was Hydrax. I was going to review Hydrax too, but I took him apart, so there's not really any point. Plus his build is super simplistic. So yeah, I like this. I like the team dynamic. They are so completely different. You could put these guys on opposite teams, and that's probably what you think. You look at these guys and think, oh yeah, they're on opposite teams. But that's, again, this is kind of what I said at the end of my last review, is that teammates can basically look like anything. They can be like, you know, this is space, for crying out loud. There's like millions and millions of species of creatures out there, including robots and like actual aliens, which Chorus is an alien. He's a physical type. I guess he's technically a cyborg because he has 1 robotic limb, but that's about it. And then Targus is all cybernetic. But I like how they work well together. They're just a fun duo, and I would love to pair them together any day because they are a great duo. I don't ever plan on killing off any of these 2 characters because they are just so much fun. At least I wouldn't have one without the other. If they're going to die, they're going to die together because they're basically blood brothers. And you guys don't really know what I'm talking about right now, but you shall see. Hopefully soon enough I'll be able to show you guys what I mean. And hopefully they'll be in some episodes of Renzo. They'll definitely appear more in Season 1. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Renzo Mocs, and goodbye.